Hello everyone, this is Aditya Vikram from the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Department of Civil Engineering, here to give my seminar presentation on tunnel formwork construction technique. Here is the table of contents, which include introduction, tunnel formwork, types of tunnel formwork, slab cycle, components, casting process, advantages and disadvantages of tunnel formwork, case studies, conclusion, and references. Introduction. What is formwork? Formwork is a mold or open box-like container into which fresh concrete is poured and compacted. When the concrete is set, the formwork is removed and a solid mass is produced in the shape of the inner face of the formwork. So, what is tunnel formwork system? The tunnel formwork system is a type of formwork in which RCC slab and walls are casted in continuous bore and form a cell. It consists of two L-shaped half cells made of steel. The tunnel formwork system is very useful for repetitive room design. When is tunnel formwork suitable? It is particularly effective in projects suited to repetitive cellular construction such as residential blocks, hotels, student accommodation, and prisons. It is used for rapid construction, for columnless structure, and also used in construction of high-rise building. Types of tunnel formwork. First, classic tunnel formwork. This is a traditional tunnel formwork system where walls and slabs are cast in a continuous pour. Second, modified tunnel formwork. This system includes modification to the classic formwork to improve efficiency and flexibility. Third, modular tunnel formwork. This type uses modular components that can easily be assembled and disassembled, providing greater adaptability for different project requirements. Fourth, open cut tunneling. This method involves excavating a trench and then constructing the tunnel formwork within it. Fifth, special and supplemental types. These include various specialized formwork systems designed for specific construction challenges and requirements. Slab cycle. What is a slab cycle? Slab cycle is the amount of time that is required between casting of slabs. Generally, it is referred as cycle time of formwork. Slab cycle of formwork involves wall shuttering, slab leveling, line and plumb, wall reinforcement, slab reinforcement, electrical fitting, casting of slab, deshuttering of wall, deshuttering of slab. Components of tunnel formwork. First, angle formwork. Inner and outer angle configurations are designed to attach to 1.25-meter wall forms to obtain a 150 mm wall. Second is back panel. The back panel allows pouring of cross wall, other walls, and slab in one operation. Third, slab stop end and wall stop end. These can be adjusted to fit the lengths of wall and slabs. These remain fixed to the form during all handling operations. Fourth, kicker form. In order to guide the walls of the upper floor precisely above the walls of the floor below, a kicker form is fixed to the tunnel form before pouring the concrete. Slab and starting walls are then poured during the same phase. Fifth is box out. During each phase, window box out, door box out, slab box out are mounted on the tunnel using a magnetized system. Here is the image for the components of the tunnel formwork. The casting process of tunnel formwork. First, we should make detailed drawings of the mock-up shuttering and make sure that the building's architectural and structural drawings are finalized before manufacturing of the tunnel form. Second, the surveyor should provide markings for the concrete starter kickers, after which the reinforcement work starts, followed by the placing of the tunnel formwork. Third, once the tunnel form is in place, the reinforcement work for the slab is done, along with the electrical conduit work and column reinforcement for the upper slab. Fourth, monolithic concrete pouring is done for the walls and slab. The tunnel forms are removed the next day, and the process is repeated for the next 2 days. Tunnel form can produce strong and durable structures. This method of construction can achieve time savings up to 25% with cost saving of 15%. Here are the advantages of the tunnel formwork. First, a one-day repeat casting cycle can be achieved. Monolithic structure eliminates leakage problem at the joints. Third, smooth surfaces for the walls with very few panel joint lines. Fourth, high level precision in slab units and wall production. Fifth, no additional finishes work is required due to smooth surface of the walls and slab of the tunnel form system. Faster completion of the project provides opportunity for early recovery of investment cost, and repetitive nature of the work aids in minimization of labor cost and effectiveness in workmanship. These are the disadvantages. First, it is not suitable where the size of the project is small and there is a lot of variation in the design. Second, the cost of equipment is relatively high as compared to the traditional formwork system. Third, initial cost of investment is very high. Fourth, separate provision of a workshop is required for the production of precast staircase, lobbies, and cladding panels. Fifth, due to high speed of construction, timely management of high cash flow is a must. Sixth, requirement of the cranes causes substantial difficulties due to some topographical conditions. Now we move on to the case study. So the first case study was done at Central Revenue Quarters at Rangathan Garden, Anna Nagar West, Chennai. The name of the contractor is Central Public Work Department. Date of commencement was 23 July 2016. Date of completion is 22nd February 2019. The type of formwork used for first to 18th floor was tunnel formwork, and the curing method used was thermal curing. The benefits due to using tunnel formwork was that the building is seismic resistance and was constructed within less period of time than the precast building and other conventional building. It's also an economical method. Now we move on to the second case study. The name of the project is Rohan Abhilasha, located at Vagoli, Pune. The type of a project was real estate. It was done by Rohan Builders and Developers Private Limited. The scope of the work considered three 14-story towers at F block. Area of the project is 13 lakh 291 square feet. Build-up area is 3,200 square feet. Completion date was 31st March 2018. Up to the second parking level, conventional formwork was used, while from 3rd to 14th floor, tunnel formwork was used. The RCC consultants were JW consultants, and the curing method used was thermal curing. The benefits of using tunnel formwork were that the building was constructed within less period of time than the precast building and the other conventional buildings. It was also an economical method. Disadvantages: high initial investment of formwork and other machineries was required, and skilled labor force was also needed compared to the traditional systems. So, in conclusion, we learned that the designing and analysis of the tunnel formwork building is quite complicated than the conventional building. But the tunnel formwork building are seismic resistance, and the construction of tunnel formwork building will be finished within less period of time than the precast building and other conventional buildings. The construction period is less, so the labor cost of the building will also be reduced, and the plastering in the building will be reduced so that the materials used for plastering can be saved. We conclude that the construction of large multi-story and cellular structure can be constructed efficiently using tunnel formwork than other construction techniques. At last, these are the references of the research papers used. Thank you.